Heavy workload, loads of assignments, time management, maintaining GPA, groceries, travel, health, financial problems, personal relationship issues, and whatnot. In our busy running lives, we have a companion that stays with us throughout, and that is called stress. Different kinds of stressors around us in our lives put us at a risk of stress, a concept that is most common nowadays. Stress is a physical or an emotional factor that causes mental or bodily tension, can be managed by three effective techniques: exercise, mindfulness meditation, and guided imagery. Before going on to the stress management techniques, I would like to inform you about common stresses around us. The physical and emotional changes stress implies to our lives and little statistical data about stress. The common stresses we have around us are chronic stressors, acute stressors, daily hassle stressors, and finally ripple effect stressors, which works as a stone thrown into a river to generate uncountable ripples. One occurrence continues to cause other occurrences like divorce. A newsletter author, Christian Nordquist, writes in a newspaper, he says, stress in everyday terms is a feeling that people have when they're overloaded and struggling to cope with demands. He further adds to his discussion by talking about how stress affects us physically and emotionally. Some of the physical changes that our body goes through while being in stress are uneven breathing, immune disorder, tense muscles, headaches, sleep disorder, fainting, trembling, and etc. Some of the emotional side effects while being in stress are anger, anxiety, burnout, depression, irritability, restlessness, and sadness. Back there in my country, I have a cousin who easily freaks out in a stressful situation. Missed assignment deadlines, traffic jam, little to no money, and other acute situations worsen her headaches. To start with, followed by immense anger, irritability, and restlessness. Because of this condition, she is going through some psychiatrist sessions. To present a general idea about the statistics of stress, I would like to refer to a book called The Little Book of Stress Relief. A family physician come author, Dr. David Poston, mentions in his book that 18% of adults in the US suffer from an anxiety disorder each year, and Taylor Clark's book, Nerve, published in 2011, reported stress ailment cost the United States an estimated $300 billion in medical bills and lost productivity. Yes, billion with the B. Now moving on to the crux of our matter, I now present to you three effective stress management techniques: mindfulness meditation, exercise, and guided imagery. Several researchers surveyed people's personal experiences, and medical and psychiatric studies have shown that these three techniques have potential to decrease stress in our lives. Firstly, mindfulness meditation is a process of deep relaxation in times of stress, in decreasing the rate of breathing, pulse rate, blood pressure, and metabolism that result from possible responses of fight or flight and adrenaline rush while under stress. An article of a credible website, WebMD, titled Meditation, Stress, and Your Health, describes a meditation technique which goes as follows. The relaxation response technique consists of a word repetition of a word, sound, or a phrase, perhaps one that has special meaning to you. While sitting quietly with a good posture for eyes closed for 10 to 20 minutes, this should be done in a quiet place free of distraction, relaxed from muscles, starting from your feet up to your face. Breathe through your nose in a free and natural way. Secondly, exercise along with meditation is believed to be an effective component of stress management program. This specific component can best be described by referring to a journal written by a renowned journalist, Ms. Erica Jackson. She insists on aerobic exercise, and in this context delivers her expertise by saying there have been consistent findings that people report feeling calmer after 20 to 30 minutes of aerobic exercise, and the calming effect can last for hours. Exercise affects brain neurotransmitters dopamine and serotonin positively, and they improve moods and behaviors. She suggests, with the help of studies, that the moderate to vigorous exercise program works best in recovering from stress. There are two types: 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity exercise per week. Finally, the third effective technique for stress management is guided imagery. It is a technique that is performed by closing eyes, clearing the brain, and imagining yourself in the place of your choice where you have achieved what you have been stressing for. For example, Dr. Diane Page of Cedar Lakeside and Wellness Hospital Center suggests putting on headphones, listening to mild, relatable music, closing eyes transforms you to a world where you have achieved, where you have strived and stressed for. Employees imagine successful career and accomplishment of important job tasks. Students imagine excellent academic results. Patients imagine successful procedure of surgery. Struggling people imagine financial stability and possession of all desired accommodate. And emotionally disturbed people imagine a parallel life with a strong, affectionate relationship. This therapy transforms you to a beautiful, peaceful world of your dreams slowly and gradually, emotionally and psychologically, relieving your current life stress. In conclusion, there is sunrise after sunset, hope after despair, day after night, happiness after sorrow, bliss after misery, solution after every problem. If people suffer from stress because of whatever reason they have, there is always a solution. Performing a mindfulness meditation every day, doing yoga, maintaining regular exercise like walking, dancing, playing, driving, traveling, enjoying, being motivating, believing in yourself always, and always thinking of a parallel peaceful world and hoping to be in this lifetime.